Prime Minister will visit flood-hit communities in Brisbane today after declaring the event a national emergency. Scott Morrison made the announcement 2 weeks after the crisis began in Queensland and 10 days after it submerged the northern New South Wales city of Lismore. He toured the devastated region yesterday armed with cash and a promise for future flood mitigation, not just recovery.
Out of isolation and on the ground to see and hear the devastation from Lismore's worst flood on record.
The frustration and the anger and the sense of abandonment, this happens in almost every natural disaster. Sensing
an unwarm welcome.
We need help! We need help!
I would be incredibly surprised if people got a happy reception because they're not happy.
The Prime Minister appeared keen to avoid a reception reminiscent of the Black Summer bushfires 2 years ago.
I don't really want to say.
This time visiting flood-hit homes and residents without the media there to capture any controversial comments.
You know things are bad when Scott Morrison doesn't have a TV camera with him.
In disasters like this, not everybody wants a camera shoved in their face.
The PM using the trip to declare a national emergency. Those powers allowing the Commonwealth to swiftly deploy resources, both personnel and financial, even if states don't request it. A recommendation from the Bushfire Royal Commission.
That would be the first time a national emergency declaration has been put in place for a natural disaster.
But given it's been almost 2 weeks since Queensland towns began evacuating, the wall of water smashing Brisbane and then swallowing Lismore last Monday, many were left asking what took so long.
But why hasn't he done it? He's been locked up in isolation, but he could have done it.
Well, I don't think it has taken long.
Scott Morrison didn't turn up empty-handed, unveiling an extra $91 million in cash, almost half of which targeting mental health. He also pledged to dip into the controversial Emergency Response Fund to mitigate future floods so Lismore can rebuild with some hope it won't happen like this again.
That's the hope I want to give, and to get that work finalised, detailed, funded and done.
And unfortunately, for us humans, what better than a disaster and life or death to get us just to sit down.
More support for water-ravaged businesses too.
All destroyed, power goes out.
Sadly, the microphone can't pick up the smell.
Tomorrow, Scott Morrison will head further north into Queensland, where he's expected to unveil additional relief. Andrea Crothers, Sky News.